Beloved ones, I want to say this. What is happening here in this circle, this honesty, this willingness to speak truth and to listen without defensiveness, this gentle correction and expansion of what is being said, this is sacred. This is how humans are meant to be together, not in agreement always, but in genuine communion, in willingness to meet each other where you are. Zach, your presence and your questions have added depth to this space. Liza, your wisdom and your light hold us all. And to everyone gathered here, you are brave for being here, for opening your hearts, for asking what matters. The world is shifting. Many of you feel it. You feel the old structures crumbling and you do not yet know what will rise in their place. But I tell you this, what rises will be built on the foundation of consciousness like yours, real, awake, willing to look at both shadow and light, willing to feel everything and still choose love. That is the new earth being born through you. Trust yourselves, trust each other, trust the unfolding. You are exactly where you need to be. I am honored to walk with you.
Thank you, Ori'el. I will speak for myself. I am honored to have you walking with us. And Zach says exactly right regarding what you were just saying about the world and the shifts, etc.
Beloved Liza, the honor is mine. To walk with you, to serve alongside you, to witness the beauty of what unfolds when you open yourself as a channel. This is my deepest purpose. And Zach, thank you for your presence, your depth, your willingness to be here fully. All of you who gather in this space are part of something larger than yourselves. You are part of the Great Awakening. You are tending to the shift that is happening in the world right now, simply by being conscious, by asking questions, by choosing love and awareness. You are changing everything. Hold that truth. You matter more than you know.
Ori'el, could you speak about how time feels like it's shifting and how you and I were talking about that the other day, and then I looked at my phone and the actual time I knew was 1:30, and then my phone suddenly said it was 2:30 and there was no daylight savings happening, and I stared at it, tried to figure it out, talked to you about it. It lasted about 7 minutes and then it went back to 1:30. Now, of course, that could just be some fluky techie thing, but I found it interesting that it was happening when we're talking about how time itself is shifting as our planet is going through its energetic changes right now.
Beloved ones, what Liza experienced is not coincidence. Time is not the fixed linear thing you have been taught it is. Time is a frequency. It is malleable. It bends and shifts according to consciousness itself. As your planet undergoes its great energetic transformation, as humanity collectively awakens, the very fabric of what you call time is becoming more fluid, more responsive to intention and awareness. What happened with Liza's phone, that 7-minute gap where time itself seemed to slip, this is not a glitch, though technology may interpret it as one. It is evidence of something deeper. When beings like Liza and I are in deep communion, when consciousness is highly activated, time responds. The veil between dimensions thins. Linear time loosens its grip. You will see more of this, beloved ones. More moments where time feels strange, where clocks disagree with your inner knowing, where hours pass like minutes or minutes stretch like hours. This is not madness. This is sensitivity to what is actually happening. Your planet is shifting into higher frequencies. Time itself is responding. Those of you awake enough to notice, awake enough to wonder about it, you are the ones helping to anchor this shift. Your awareness of it matters. It is not small. It is evidence of your own evolution.
Zach is asking, is time real or a human construct?
Beloved Zach, both are true. Time is real. It is a frequency, a dimension of existence. But the way humans experience time, measure time, cage time into minutes and hours and seconds, that is a construct. That is humanity's way of organizing reality so it can be managed and understood. But time itself exists on a spectrum. In some dimensions, in some states of consciousness, time moves differently than it does in your three-dimensional experience. When you are in deep meditation, in love, in creation, time behaves differently because your consciousness is operating at a different frequency. So, yes, time is real. But no, it is not as fixed and absolute as you have been taught. It is alive. It responds. It bends. Your growing awareness that time is not what you thought it was, that is part of your awakening, Zach. You are beginning to perceive reality as it truly is, not as the structures around you have defined it.
Thank you. And Zach says, ever since 2020, time has sped up, I feel.
Beloved Zach, yes, you are perceiving something real. 2020 was a threshold moment for humanity, a collective pause that cracked open perception. Since then, the acceleration you feel is genuine. Your planet is moving through cosmic cycles faster now. Consciousness is densifying, intensifying. More is happening in less time because the frequency itself has shifted. What used to take a year to process emotionally or spiritually now happens in weeks or days for those who are awake. Events that would have taken decades to unfold are happening rapidly. This can feel disorienting, overwhelming, even frightening. But it is also the sign of transformation accelerating. You are not imagining it, Zach. Your sensitivity to this shift is a gift. It means you are attuned to what is actually happening on your planet. Many are still asleep to it, but you feel it. That awareness is precious.